Hi, this is Lee Furseth from the Headwaters Science Center in Bemidji, Minnesota. Very happy to be reading a story to Orion today. Orion is the star of the show if you've been tuning in every Wednesday. Every once in a while, Orion gets read to, sometimes some other animals get read to, and sometimes there's even a studio audience. Is this a studio audience? Is this a studio? Anyway, we have an audience today, so they get the story at the same time as Orion does. Orion likes to be read to, and he wants to know, are there other animals in the story? Today, the star is not other animals, and in fact, some of the books have no animals. Sorry, Orion, I hope you pay attention anyway. The books he dislikes the most, the ones that he abhors, those books have large carnivores. No large carnivores. It's nowhere in the topic. Today's stories are Tap, Tap, Boom, Boom, a book all about, you got it, rainstorms, and so are the next two books. They're all about rain and all about precipitation. Before I go back to the book, I'm going to show you that my mask is off, and my mask is off because I'm fully vaccinated. Man, am I ever happy about that. I'm just going to tell you, being fully vaccinated creates this, I feel pretty good today. So that's the way I start my day, going, I'm fully vaccinated, feeling good about it. Also, today is Wednesday, it's June 2nd. Why am I spending time explaining that? 2 days from now, June 4th, marks the first day of nothing but open all the rest of the summer. We're going to stop giving you all these times and all the dates and all these things. We're just going to say open every day, Monday through Saturday, 9:30 to 5, and on Sundays from 1 to 5. That starts this Friday. So we have one more day of being closed. Tomorrow, Thursday, we're closed. And the reason we're closed, we have a couple more field trips to do. School in Bemidji and some of the other surrounding areas, they still have some school. We got a field trip or two tomorrow, and that's how that's all going. So we're very happy to be open 7 days a week. And the last thing I'll tell you, Beltrami Electric Cooperative, they gave us a very generous donation, and we're happy to bring you these shows. They're called 3:30 After STEM, After School STEM shows. 3:30 After School STEM shows. Well, it still might be true that there's some school going on this summer because there is something called summer school. But in reality, these shows were designed for kids and their parents, whoever. They're designed for 3:30 so it would come after school. Enough about that stuff. We'll get to the story. Orion, why am I reading books about rain? On the day that I picked these 3 books, it was going to rain. There were black storm clouds coming over Bemidji, and I went, wow, here comes some rain. Yeah, this was going to be exciting. In fact, it rained so hard. I was at a local restaurant right downtown here in Bemidji, and it stormed right about the time I thought I would go home for the day. I was having a little after work hors d'oeuvre, and then I was going to go home. It just stormed. Down it came, and I was very thankful, and that's the day I decided to pick up some books. Since that day, we've hardly gotten any rain. Bemidji, well, all of northwest Minnesota, maybe even all of Minnesota is saying this is a drought. Farmers are very, very concerned, and something called the subsoil moisture is really lacking. You want to know more about subsoil moisture? One of our docents stars on many of these shows. His name is Chuck Dieter. Go look for it, because at 3:30, all of our shows get automatically archived, and you can just go hunt for them on our website. Not our website, sorry. You can just go hunt for them on our YouTube channel or our Facebook channel. Just go find them. There's one about subsoil moisture and how all that works. That was my intro. All the books are about rain today, Orion. They're about rain, and I hope it does rain. Maybe not right when I'm leaving work today. Today's is Tap, Tap, Boom, Boom. Tap, Tap, Boom, Boom is the name of the book I'm reading to you. This one all happens in a city. So if you are from Bemidji, Minnesota, and you're going, what do you mean by subways? The only subway I can think of that we have in Bemidji is the sandwich shop. That'd be the only one I can think of. There are no subways in Bemidji. Are there any subways in Bemidji? I'm not knowing about some subway that I don't know about that goes underneath the street. Some walking tunnels. Not here in downtown Bemidji, but our local college has some walking tunnels. Anyway, no subways. There are subways in this one. So if you're a bit confused and you go, what do you mean they go underground? That's because maybe you haven't experienced a subway. Anyway, underground train. Tap, tap, boom, boom. Tap, tap, boom, boom. Tap, tap, dark clouds. Tap, tap, damp air. Tap, tap, cold drops of rain dot hair. That was kind of a convenient rhyme, wasn't it? You know, sometimes that's how it is with poetry. It's just convenient. Let's just put it in there. It might not have a lot of meaning. Street cars appear, umbrellas here. Tap, 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 boom, boom. Tap, 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 boom, boom, crackle, boom. Got a storm, big storm, in bloom, here soon. What do you think, Orion? Not too much about small animals, all about the rain. Sky grumbles, rain tumbles, big weather. You'd better get under umbrella. Boom, boom. That's right, slam, bang. Hold tight to umbrella. Wind whirls, helter skelter. Boom, boom. I got this book from the Bemidji Public Library. If you're already going, hey, that's a pretty interesting book, I'd like to go get that. I'll get it back to the library as fast as I can. Tap, 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 tap. Slap feet, shoes flap. Feet wetter, you'd better go down underground where the water can't get ya. You betcha. So if that's new to you, we're about to go underground.
I like that they throw you betcha in there for the Minnesota.
You betcha. Is this written by a Minnesota author?
No subways in Minnesota.
No subways? Are there none at all in all of Minnesota?
I don't think so. Wow. I don't think Minneapolis has a subway at all.
There's a thought. All right. I work for a science center where we do research. There's one for you. Are there any subways in Minnesota? Now harder, now faster, big rain side blaster. The subway is shelter. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'd really yell it because that's how big it is, Orion, but I know how you feel about those kinds of loud sounds, so we'll let people imagine what that was supposed to have sounded like.
If you want to hear a loud boom, we have our combustion shows that feature.
Well, there you go. Feel free. Come by the Science Center any day of the week, starting June 4th. That's this Friday. That was a convenient time for an advertisement, just like a commercial. Downstairs we wait, folks congregate. We squeeze. Whose feet and knees are these? That's what we're talking about. Whose feet? Whose knees are these? They're going downstairs under the ground. Hey, hey, water spray. We get more wet. Tap, 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 boom, boom. You'd have to see the picture really carefully to get what is the, hey, wait, we're getting more wet. Take a look at the dogs. Yeah, a little shaking action. Oh, dogs. Sorry to have mentioned that. Orion, there are some dogs on this picture. See, big fella with tiny umbrella. It's yellow. That guy right there. Tap, tap, boom, boom. One girl all fancy. She's late for dancing. Can't wait. Fast dash after lightning flash. Yeah, on Sunday, storm clouds were coming in. I don't know if you guys experienced this on Sunday. The storm cloud was coming in. It's going to rain about 5:30, at least where I live. What did I do? I got on my bike, started biking. Oh, flash of lightning, turned around, came back to my house. I don't think we got more than 2 minutes of rain. Then I went right back to biking. But so she's going after lightning flash. The storm above makes friends of strangers. We laugh under cover at thunder and danger. So have any of you experienced this? You've been down in a subway waiting for the train to come and all that kind of stuff?
No, I never have. I've only been on the above ground, like, metro trains.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I've definitely been in places though where it's like it's definitely an experience from like going to like a Pee Wee baseball game and the storm comes through and you're all collecting underneath like the
dugout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Or like where like the concession stand is, that type of area, and everyone's sitting in there chatting for half an hour waiting for the storm to pass.
Yeah. How about you, Desiree? Been downstairs waiting for a subway underground?
Once, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. My daughter lived in Chicago for for 5 years, so it happened often. In Chicago, you either ride the subway or you wait for the traffic to stop because it's just traffic all the time. Tall lady with poodle sees kid, no umbrella, hands her no words, just a smile as her hello. Did you get that? This is kind of fun because this author leaves out all the other words, right? We're just going to put in just enough words so you're going to figure out the rest of the sentence. Tall lady with poodle sees kid, no umbrella, hands her no words, just a smile as her hello. Get it? Two friends descend, huddle close from weather. They might be friends, but there's another reason they're huddling close. Wet side smiles wide, together is better. Storm ending soon, no tap, no boom. Outside, clear light, bright afternoon. We race upstairs, shake drops off hair. Look up, we cry. Surprise in the sky. That's the rainbow. That's the surprise. It's kind of like a gift after the rain. Oh, we got some more. Now people scatter, through puddles splatter. We wave goodbye. So long, keep dry. Take a look at the illustration. This is well worth the illustrations because we're seeing the building upside down, right? Tell the next, tap, 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 boom, boom. Tell the next, tap, tap, boom, boom. Hope you enjoyed that one. This one's completely different, except the wording kind of all works out the same. So as you can already guess, we're no longer in a big city. So here we go. Animals? Orion, not every book can have animals. That's just the way it is. You can see the disappointment. It's like, wait, animals? Aren't there some animals in this story? I think there's very few.
So we've been surprised a few times where we're like, there's no animals in this one, but then one sneaks in.
All right. Well, there is one on the first page. Although I'm not going to talk about him, but he is on the first page. And I do think that's is that on a reflection or is that actually a...
I think we're looking through a hole in the leaf.
Yeah, maybe. Hope you're seeing it out there in... What do we call this land they are? Because it's not TV land. It must be...
Streaming land.
Streaming land or platform land. Wow. Rain is coming. You can feel it in the air. Maybe this will work kind of like a rain dance. We're going to read 3 books about rain and then it'll all of a sudden come. Believers? Any believers? No? 3 books about rain. The sky darkens with storm. Insects take cover. A firefly below a leaf. A fly inside a pod. Take a look at that one, Ryan. Any chance that's one of those pods that he's going to regret going inside of? You know, what do we call those?
Doesn't look like
Venus
it's like
flytrap?
Flytrap, I don't think.
Yeah. It's nice that you're getting to see out there in virtual land. It's probably safe. It'll open up and let him go. Rain plops. It drops. It patters. Boy, that blue jay is getting wet. See the blue jay? Right on, getting wet. Rain waters and washes and weighs down. I'll show you the weighs down. You've seen that, right? It starts raining, it collects on the leaves. Pretty soon they're hanging low.
There's a sneaky camouflage bug on the left page too there.
Ooh, yeah. Hey, take a look.
At
You
least
thought that was a leaf. Wow. Ryan, I'll give you this one afterwards before I take it to Bemidji Library because you're enjoying it. It thuds, makes mud. Oh yeah, we got a snake there. Right on, a little more camouflage. Oh, sorry. Salamander. It fills. It spills. This might be one of those good times to talk about the unique properties of water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, let's get back to the story. Rain stops. Yet raindrops remain. They gather. They glob together. What's that called, right? Globbing together?
Cohering.
Yeah, cohering. Wonder what rhymes with that. We were better off with globs together.
Adhering.
Adhering. Cohering, adhering.
They cohere together. They adhere to the petals.
There you are. Hey, we could do the sequel. Raindrop spangles mark angles. Cool. They cling to curves. I'll show you that one too. And cover cocoons. Here comes the curves one. So you can see the spider, right? Yeah. Which really does show up when it's wet. Raindrops settle. They slip. They dot. They drip. They magnify and mingle and moisten. There's the magnify one. Yeah. Raindrops reflect. You have to look really careful at the drops to see the reflections that are occurring. Again, I'll get this one back to the library. So if you're going, hey, I'd like to go get that book. They reveal. Raindrops highlight what is real. And when the sun shines, there's a spider for you. All right, I'm showing you here. Oops, I skipped a whole line. I'm going to back up. Here we are. They linger in lines, and when the sun shines, raindrops slowly dry. So I'd like to have one of these rains in Bemidji, Minnesota, come in anytime. This page right here, I'm not going to read it to you because right at the top it says A Splash of Science. You go get the book. You can read The Splash of Science. Last book, Listen to the Rain. I stayed on the theme, didn't I? I want to talk about this author for just a bit. Billy Martin Jr., John Archibald. All right, Billy Martin Jr. writes some of my favorite stories. If you went, I wonder what I should get my kids to read to them tonight, go to the Bemidji Library and say, Billy Martin Jr. Get these books. Most of them are poetry. They're very fun to read. Some of the best books I've ever read to somebody are Billy Martin books. This one is Listen to the Rain. It's a little different than some of his other ones. Some of his other ones are really fooling around. Well, maybe you know Chicka Chicka Boom Boom. A told B and B told C. I'll meet you at the top of the coconut tree. That's Billy Martin Jr. Well, here he is with Listen to the Rain, the Whisper of the Rain. A slow, soft sprinkle, the drip, drop, tinkle. The first wet whisper of rain. Listen to the rain, the singing of the rain. The tiptoe pitter-patter. The splish and splash and splatter. Thanks, Orion, for joining in. The steady sound of the singing rain. Wow, nice illustration.
Grasshopper.
Grasshopper, yeah. Nice illustration. Listen to the rain, the roaring, pouring rain. Again, really nice illustration. The hurly, burly, topsy, turvy, lashing, gnashing teeth of rain. The lightning, flashing, thunder, crashing, sounding, pounding, roaring rain. What do you think's going on here? Does look like maybe a raptor, doesn't it?
Maybe it's a thunderbird.
Could be, maybe. Yeah, let's stay on the theme. How about a thunderbird? Leaving all outdoors a muddle, a mishy, mushy, muddy puddle. Listen to the quietude, the silence and the solitude of after rain. The dripping, dripping, dropping, the slowly, slowly stopping. The fresh, wet, silent after time of rain. Once again, we're ending with a theme of a rainbow, right? Is that it for our story today? That's it. All right. So, thanks for tuning in, reading to Orion today. I'm absolutely sure that somebody will be reading to you next Wednesday, and maybe we'll read to you again. Orion, not always sure who's reading to you on Wednesdays because we have so many people now that like doing the Wednesday readings. Might be me. I know we're doing a show tomorrow, so make sure you tune in tomorrow. I even know what the show is. It has something to do with fishing and fish and all of that sort of stuff. That's tomorrow's show at 3:30. So
Is it
tune
another
back in.
guest?
Hey, there's a guest tomorrow. Not